What if I told you the next big hit in America is actually in Israel? When I'm walking around, I see a ton of potential American businesses all around me. Here are some things that I've noticed that I think would blow up in America. First on my list is Bourekas. It's kind of like a stuffed, fluffy croissant. It's filled with, it's not really a croissant actually, I'm gonna take that back. It's like a little pastry, but it's not sweet. It's just very delicious. It's hard to explain. It's stuffed with potato spices, and then you essentially bake it. I'm showing it on screen. Something that I think would be very interesting in America is you can also go to some bakeries and you can actually get it and then cut it in half and get it stuffed with vegetables and all types of different things and kind of have it on the go. So I think something like that would do very well in America. Number two is instant coffee on the go. There's these little instant coffee strips. I know you Israelis, you love your instant coffee, and actually it's pretty delicious. Taking not only the deliciousness of instant coffee that is not very good in America, but taking it, having little strips of it, get the right marketing in place, and then boom, $1 trillion opportunity right there. Number three, this is very specific to Israel, very specific type of food I only discovered when I came back here. By the way, I was born in Israel and then I moved when I was 7 to America, and then now I've been back for about 1 year and 7 months. Some things I'm rediscovering, some things I've just now been discovering. Sabich. Let me know how to pronounce it down below. It's essentially deep fried eggplant, but what they do with it, they deep fry it and they put it in a sandwich. So it's kind of like a falafel shawarma where you put it in a pita with all the fixings, hummus, vegetables, all that spicy, and then they put the deep fried eggplant. I think it'd do well, one, because it's delicious, obviously, but two, it doesn't have meat in it, and there's a big push for vegan, for vegetarian. Sometimes they put it in with egg, so you get some protein, you get your vegetables in. Sabich. I think I'm saying it right. Sabich. Israeli chocolate milk in the bag. Yes, for my Americans, for my non-Israelis watching this. When I was a kid living in Israel, I remember not the brand they have today. The brand that I had when I was a kid, it was like ghetto. It was like a bag. It was see-through. It was dark brown. It had no type of writing on top of it or anything. You have chocolate milk in a bag. You take it, you grab it, you pay a couple shekels. I mean, when I was a kid, obviously it was a couple shekels. Now it's probably way more. You rip a hole in it and then you drink it like that. Why I think that'd do well? One, it's good marketing. It stands out on the shelf. Like, what is this chocolate milk in a bag? Like, is weird. I don't know what the eco situation is there. I assume in the bag is less of a footprint than in a bottle. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure.
How dare you?
So, in America, they want to save the world. One less piece of plastic at a time, whatever. Choco bisakit. Yeah, I think that's how they say it. Rugelach, the mini chocolate croissants. They're delicious. They're amazing. They're mini. They have a unique chocolatey flavor. Maybe you might get offended by me calling it a croissant, but the little mini pastries, I think it's very underestimated. Bamba, everybody's favorite treat. Now it has vitamins in it. A lot of people don't know that. It's peanut butter puffs. Yes, for my Americans, we do have this type of thing in America. They have not gotten the flavor right. They don't know how to make Bamba. When I say Bamba, I mean Bamba. I don't mean peanut butter puffs. Bamba has a specific flavor. It's delicious. Bamba, you need to expand to America. You need to get a marketing campaign going because I think it could be absolutely huge. Do not underestimate the power of Bamba, the Bamba power. Number 8 goes with number 7, which is Bissli. Bissli is a cracker, I guess, or not a cracker, chip. I mean, I don't even know how to call it. There's an equivalence in America, but it's not the same. It doesn't taste the same. It doesn't have the type of variants of Bissli, all of the different types of Bissli. You can eat it when you're kind of hungry, and actually when you have a bag, you're like kind of full because it's hearty, it's good, it's flavorful. I remember as a kid sucking, getting the flavor out. Working it and eating one part of it at a time. Bissli, expand to America. You can do it. I believe in you. It needs to be done. I think world domination. Number 9 is hummus. Everybody knows we have hummus, obviously, but the thing is, the hummus in America is so bad. It borders on disgusting. I can't even call it hummus. It's awful. I love hummus. Like, I love it. Like, I eat it every single day. But the one in America, it's not even worth purchasing. I don't even know why people purchase it. I'm not even that, like, bougie. I think, honestly, I assume maybe, this is my hypothesis, the taste of the hummus in America, the reason it tastes so bad is because they put things in it as preservatives to make sure sure that it lasts longer. I genuinely think Americans, if they actually tasted real hummus, they would be willing to pay 50% more of a price for real Israeli delicious hummus. If you gave me the option between a real Israeli delicious hummus and what they have on the shelves, I'm telling you, I don't think I'm an anomaly. I think we're willing to pay that price. Number 10, GOLDA ice cream. It's different. It's built different. It is not your average ice cream store. When you taste GOLDA, and by the way, I'm vegan. I don't eat meat. So the fact that their vegan options, their vegan ice cream is so delicious is very, very impressive and very, very rare. And I think GOLDA, if they expanded to America, would absolutely do a killing. I've had plenty of ice cream. I'm a fat boy at heart, and I love to try ice cream. I like to try new things. I've traveled all across America. I have never tasted that type of ice cream. By the way, if you want to sponsor me, email me. Number 11, Ulpan. I believe it's 5 days a week, 5 hours a day, and it's intensive Hebrew learning. Now, I didn't do it because I would literally off myself if I had to sit in a classroom for 5 hours a day. I can't do it. I never have been able to. I did some private courses and now I'm learning on my own. But Ulpan, that concept of Ulpan, the providing courses of English to newly arriving immigrants, I think is a great program that America needs to adopt. I think it'd be a great thing because we have a big population that doesn't speak English, that makes it tough for them to adapt into the economy. Whatever secret sauce they got there, I think it works. Whoever's doing the programs, whoever the government is working with, or even the private Ulpans, share your talents to America. This one's a fun one. The shopping carts that require you to put a coin in before you take the cart. Most Israelis don't know. In America, you could just take the cart, you put it back, you don't put it back, they don't care. And then homeless people end up having it. I'm sure, especially for the smaller stores, it leaves a lot of money on the table because I'm sure those shopping carts are not cheap. I think that that's something, if you bring to America, I think you could, save business owners a lot of money. Or maybe you get a corporate deal. Those publicly traded companies, they're always looking a way to cut costs. And I bet shopping cart thefts, they're out of this world. Number 13, Choco, chocolate, not Nutella. Don't ever disrespect Choco like that. Choco is a chocolate spread. By the way, I remember eating all this crap as a kid, the garbage that Israelis eat. For some reason, everybody stayed relatively skinny. I think maybe it's just portion control. I don't know. And there's not a ton of garbage in the food. This is like the equivalent of peanut butter in America. It's like a staple in every home. It's not healthy. It's something that I think could do well in America as a Nutella alternative, especially because Nutella is very expensive. Number 14, this is kind of an honorary mention because it's not really a consumer good. Roundabouts. There is a lot of roundabouts in Israel, and this could do well in America with new construction because you got power outages, hurricanes, you have all of these different issues that happen in America. And if there was just roundabouts, you wouldn't have to run into a logistical nightmare. People try to get around because a roundabout, you go around and then you come back and then, everybody knows a roundabout. That's my list. By the way, the algorithm that can read your mind is saying that this video you will really like. So click that one right there.